Welcome back, everybody. It is right down to the wire here in Pennsylvania for the Flintlock season. Last week, a week ago, I was sitting in the shanty up here and had that nice 10-point come out in the bottom with some does. We got kind of an odd wind coming out of the northeast today. So normally I would go to the back of the field where I hunted the first time I flintlock hunted and catch them coming out of that corner. But today, with this wind coming like this, I'm gonna get on the right side and the bottom side of the field and try to catch them coming up through. Unfortunately, this snow is extremely crunchy and loud, so I'm gonna try to take my time and get right down there where I have some good back cover and try to cut them deer off coming out to the field. I want to get to where I can shoot where that group of doe and then bucks came out, and I want to get to where I can shoot where them other doe came out that night a little farther over. You know, it's funny, part of me doesn't want that buck to come out just because I know, at this point he's made it and he would be a really, really good deer next year. And I'd be extremely happy to shoot it with a flintlock because I've never killed a buck with a flintlock, but at the same time I would be kind of sad because I know I'm taking the opportunity away from somebody of killing a really, really good deer next year, and I know that's going to be one of the bigger deer we've had up here in a few years next year. So I'm partly hoping he doesn't come out, but if he does, I will shoot at him. It doesn't mean I'll hit him, but I'm just hoping for a big mature doe to come walking out and we can get a shot at her. I'm gonna go ahead and load my flintlock up here. Asking what my load was. I'm shooting 85 grains of triple F powder. With these little shavets that I actually got sent to me by one of my followers. They shoot really good out of this. Oh, I just scared a deer that was bedded right on the edge of the field down there. I was worried about that. The snow is extremely crunchy. I mean, there's no being quiet walking through this stuff. I want to get right in there somewhere. That's where we were the other day when all them deer came up out of right through there, and then some came out of over there. So I want to get right in the middle, see if I can cut them off. I should be able to see where all the tracks are coming up out of there and set up for one of them trails. I'm down here on the edge and I'm a little disappointed there really isn't very many tracks coming up out of here at all. You can see where there's been some on the edge, but there's no real definitive trail that they've been coming in and out of. I'm thinking we'll tuck in right in here somewhere so you can see all down through there. Okay, I'm set up on the edge of the field down here. I'm a little bit disappointed at how many tracks. I mean, there's very few tracks. But if those deer did what they did the other day, they're going to be coming right up through here about probably 60 yards, which is doable with this flintlock. So I'm just going to have to tough it out. It's about 12 degrees out. It's extremely cold. There's certainly no deer bedded close to me because the snow is so loud. There's no sneaking in here whatsoever. But that buck last week, he came out about 50 yards up in front of me with them doe, and then he walked right down the edge of the field right through here, while them doe and that little buck ran right up across up toward the shanty. So we'll see what happens. We'll sit tight. Just saw some deer. I just saw 3 deer down below me about 180 yards through the woods. I don't know where they went. They were walking toward the road. There it is right here. It's last light and I'm freezing. I just shot at a deer out here in the field that was about 100 and probably 35 yards, 140, which is a really long shot with a flintlock, but I have no idea. I just saw smoke. Let's go see what we got up there. Running right this way. I don't see any blood or any sign that it was hit yet. Well, that's officially a wrap on the hunting season for me. It is so cold out here right now. But that worked out perfect. I got a shot at a deer, so I got to unload the muzzleloader. It's funny, I would have had a lot closer shot from the shanty, and I would have stayed a lot warmer. But I owe you guys 10 push-ups. Let's knock them out.